Okay.
All right, sorry. All right,
That's cool.
That's good.
You start.
All right. My name is Dyyo,
And I'm Baatchoy.
and we are G.O.L.D.
Thank you guys for tuning into our show. We decided that it would be kind of cool to do like a 5-episode series about us talking about the Start Again EP, how it started, the process, and really do like an analysis breakdown of each song. So each episode is going to be pretty much a breakdown of each song of Start Again.
So we're basically here to tell you who G.O.L.D is, why G.O.L.D is, why we're doing the things that we do, and yeah, I guess the best place to start is from the beginning. So if you wanna start,
Honestly, shout out Tish, because this memory goes all the way back when he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, Mark," or rather, I need to do it in Tish's voice. "Yo, Mark." I can't go as deep as Tish's voice. He'd be like, "Let's trip," and I'm like, "Yes, let's do that." And he definitely got. And then he was like, "Yo, is it cool if like Dyyo comes with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so you pulled up, and one of my favorite memories of us was you were like, "Yo, let's jam on Raspberry Gun." And I was like, "Bet." Literally, like, I pick up my guitar, we were about to jam, you played the song, and I was like, huh. And I was like, I forgot to play. I forgot all the years of playing guitar. I don't know how to play guitar anymore. And I was afraid that was it. That was it. I was like, I have to find something new. I have to get a regular as a job.
This man he had a musical ego death.
And then literally I was like, I need to lay down. We laid down, and then you were like, oh, it's cool. And then we just watched music videos.
We watched that one Steve Lacy ride video, a bunch of videos. And yeah, no, it was a great night. We definitely still musically got it in, even though we didn't end up making any music. We just good conversation, good music playing in the background. It was a beautiful experience.
Bro, literally, I also want to note that every time that you and I have ever tripped is literally the best trip I ever had.
Literally every single time. Last time we tripped, we were in the fucking mountains in Virginia. We fucking saw a shooting star.
Yo.
And that's when we were like, all right. This shit is literally written in the stars.
It was the most beautiful universal affirmation that I could ever describe, honestly.
And that's why you see a lot of shooting stars in our work. After we met that night, just we're hanging around because Mark was throwing a lot of shows at his house. And it was just like an overall just great music space. And like when I started Dyyo Live, the band, we would practice there at his space. And then eventually, like, after every practice session, we would jam and stuff like that. And then eventually we were like, yo, Mark, you should just join the band at this point. And like that ended up taking us like so much further and making our sound just so much more full in the best way. And like, I don't know, you really.
Wow, that means a lot, dog. Because literally, the Dyyo Live band was stacked. Obi, Ahmed, Hope, Ben. Come on, dog. There's literally everybody was so good. Like that band was so good. So I felt that I was super honored to be even playing with you guys because y'all are crazy. Like honestly, that's how I feel. Like y'all, like hands.
That was a crazy era for sure.
Yes, dog. That was so good. Like I'm trying to even think like. That's like even like one of those jam sessions. That's how like Runaway was written. Runaway.
Literally, I was like, "Yo, it was too good. I could not let go." And that was the kind of first like R&B song where I was like really comfortable just like singing, vocalizing, and it was made and recorded in your crib.
Yeah.
And like, so
Ever since then, started to be like, yo,
we gotta link up. We gotta. And then like from that moment, it was like more than us just linking up to work on music. Like we kind of just really connected and like really became like
friends,
closer and closer friends. Yeah, actually. And like, so when we linked up, we were like, oh, like yeah, let's link up to make a song. I have some lyrics I wrote, but like I need like a beat. Like I have a beat, but it's not the right beat. Like we need to like go in and make something. Like we just sat and we really talked, not even just about music, but just like about our lives and like, and then like from like that chemistry going from there, it just like really made everything just make more sense, and it was so natural. And it was like it was really easy. It was like we always say, like it was just like breathing, or it's just like you just like walking. It's like it really felt like second nature to us.
Yes, literally. Like I also want to just take the moment to say, like, making Start Again means a lot to me. Like honestly, like because working my way up to that point, I feel like doing even just like beyond Start Again, like the music that we wrote with G.O.L.D, the whole album that we written before the EP, for literally the first time, I felt like I could really represent myself really well. It really just felt like I was just like, freaking out, oh no, you know what I mean? Like it's really that's really the best way I could feel. It's just like, literally, I didn't have to hide who I was. You know, it was full transparency with my artistic self, and it was a true amalgamation. That's a good word. Amalgamation of everything that I've really done before to like in one. You know,
perfectly married.
Yes.
I would definitely feel the same way. I feel like it was out of all the different styles of music that we have done individually, it is like the perfect finesse and movement, like, and like, okay, yes, now it's fully vulnerable and all of those elements are on display. Like it really is articulated very perfectly, and it's like I don't know if you feel the same way. It's like all these things I've been trying to say, I finally figured out a way to say it. And it just feels, that's the best part about it. It just all feels right. Yes. When we know it's right, it's like, yes, this is right. This is correct.
Yes. Correct. But that honestly like leads me perfectly into like literally like what I wanted to ask you is like, what do you think, like, speaking of correct, like, what if you could describe like Dyyo as an artist, like like, you know what I mean, like correctly be able to transparently say like Dyyo as an artist, like what would you say like is that, you know, for you, like, you know what I mean, like I always feel like me, third party looking in as you as a friend, as a collaborator, I always feel like the Dyyo that everyone perceives is just so multifaceted and very like you kind of like can tap into the several different emotions that you are, you know what I mean, and embody like kind of different, mind you, I guess, personalities, you know what I mean, like, and which is like Near a Scream, which is like Dyyo, which is like literally like, you know, pre-Neo Scream, you know what I mean, like all the other brands that you've ever done. And so it's just like, I feel like, so it's like, I guess my question is, what do you think is the underlyingness between all of that is you?
So I think that's kind of the thing, is that it can be so many things, right. And it will always be like quality, it will always be mindful and thought-provoking, and it will always be entertaining just at the surface level. But if you want to go deeper, there's so many. There's so many ways, so many connections you can make. So many.
That's a fact.
Easter eggs that point to each other.
That's a fact.
And it's just like overall, it's an experience. It's not just like something that you like dabble in. You just take it like, oh, it's cool. It's like, oh, you can really study this for a long time.
That's what I was gonna say about you too. That I really fuck with. It's like, you know how to simply put something. However, what is so simply put, if you look beneath it, there is something. There is more to it than what meets the eye. You know what I'm saying? Like I would even go that far. Like, if you re-listen to like what this man is saying in the live album, in the Start Again album, and what soon will be the G.O.L.D album, like the official album. Like, there is just like, everything is so simply put, but there is substance there that you really, is just, if you really think about it.
Layers.
Exactly. And that's what I really like about your songwriting, Dyyo.
Thank you. I appreciate that, yo. Okay, I gotta come up with a good question for you. All right. If you could fight, if it was you and yourself that was 5 years younger than you, and you that's 5 years older than you right now, and you now, three of you, who would win in a fight?
Oh, the dude 5 years older than me.
5 years older than you?
I know that because it's like, I know that because the kind of person that I am is like, I'd be all about self-growth. That's literally like, and like me progressing. And I already know confidently that like I would beat the shit out of me 5 years ago. No doubt.
You don't think he's a little more agile, a little more nimble?
No.
Fuck
no. I would beat the shit out of him. I would beat the shit. I would be like, come here, bro. Like, I'm not done with you. Like, shit. Like, I would be like, I'm not done with you. Like, shit.
Oh my God.
I know that.
Oh
like, I know that. And I know that 5 years from me, he would do the same shit to me. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what me 5 years from now is capable of.
Oh
but that's kind of the excitement of it, because it's like, whoever that person's gonna be, I'm like,
what if you you now had like a week to plan it out
to fight me 5 years from now?
Yeah, and they didn't have any plans or any prior knowledge.
Dog, I feel like
you had a week to plan it out.
Remember Kill Bill Part 2? Remember when she goes to train with the guy? It'd be exactly like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he didn't expect her to come up there, but she did. You know what I'm saying? And she still lost. That's exactly how I feel it would be. You know what I mean? Like, this is someone that I feel like, knowing me, I have no idea what I'm going to be capable of 5 years from now, because, man, I did not even think 5 years ago that I could be capable of what I'm doing now.
That...
You know what I'm saying?
Is profound.
You know what I mean?
That
I feel like
profound.
And yeah, I'm terrified of that motherfucker. That's just my answer.
No, that's good. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Well, yeah. Next week we're gonna be back discussing Start Again, discussing the video, discussing the song making process, discussing what the song is about.
Yes.
We're gonna go in.
No. Yes. Thank you for tuning in to this very first episode. So excited to talk about the future episodes, because it's just like every episode from now is just gonna be breaking down each song from the EP. And maybe guests.
Who knows?
Find out.
Well,
Find out.
It is time.
Oh.
To end.
What'd you roll that?
What do you mean? I've been rolling it the entire episode. You didn't see me? No? You didn't see me? Well. We have it now, so let's get it in.
Well, this is Baatchoy and Dyyo signing out. Until next week. Adios.
Peace. Peace. But yeah, let's just sit here and smoke the blunt.
Cool.